अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड वन, डिस्क्लोजर ऑफ अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसीज। सभी अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड का एक मेन मोटो होता है कि किसी भी तरह अपने अकाउंट्स को इतना रिलायबल एंड अंडरस्टैंडेबल बना दिया जाए जिससे कोई भी स्टेक होल्डर उसे बहुत आसानी से समझ पाए। उसी में सबसे पहला अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड वन अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड है, डिस्क्लोजर ऑफ अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसीज। एंड दिस accounting standard tells us about the importance of why disclosure of accounting policies we have made is important. मीन्स क्यों ज़रूरी है हमें अपनी अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसीज़ को डिस्क्लोज करना। द पर्पज़ ऑफ अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड वन, डिस्क्लोजर अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसीज, इज टू प्रोमोट बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट बाय रिक्वायरिंग डिस्क्लोजर ऑफ सिग्निफिकेंट अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसीज इन एन ऑर्डिनरी मैनर। ये पढ़ने की कोई जरूरत नहीं। फंडामेंटल अकाउंटिंग एजम्पशन, कुछ अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसीज ऐसी होती है जो ऐसा अज्यूम कर लिया जाता है कि उसे हर फर्म हर कंपनी फॉलो करेगी। वो तीन हैं, गोइंग कंसर्न, कंसिस्टेंसी और एक्यूरेंस। उसका सेपरेट डिस्क्लोजर करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है क्योंकि ये अजम्पशन है कि कोई भी कंपनी अपने अकाउंट्स इन्हीं तीन बेसिस पे बनाएगी। पर अगर वो उन्हें फॉलो करती है तो डिस्क्लोज करने की कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है। पर अगर वो उन्हें फॉलो नहीं करती तो उसका सेपरेट डिस्क्लोजर देना बहुत ज़रूरी है to make their accounts more reliable. So going concern, the financial statements are normally prepared on the assumption that an enterprise will continue its operation in the foreseeable future and neither there is intention nor there is need to materially curtail the scale of operation. Financial statement prepared on going concern basis recognizes among other things the need for sufficient retention of profit to replace asset consumed in operation and for making adequate provision of settlement into its liability. मतलब कोई भी कंपनी बनती है वो कभी इस अजम्पशन पे नहीं बनती कि वो 5 साल के बाद अपनी कंपनी बंद कर देगा या 10 साल के बाद बंद कर देगा। हर कोई चाहता है कि उसकी कंपनी लॉन्ग लाइफ रहे। Consistency, the principle of consistency refer to the practice of using same accounting policy for similar transaction in all accounting period. This helps us in consistency इसलिए भी जरूरी है क्योंकि ये हमें मदद करती है कि हम अपना कंपैरिजन फ्रॉम पास्ट ईयर्स कर सकें। स्टेक होल्डर्स को बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग होगी, उनको पता चलेगा कि कंपनी कितना प्रॉफिट कमा रही है। और हमें इन्हीं तीन चीज़ों के अलावा इन्हीं तीन चीज़ें हो तो ही ये अपना अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसीज चेंज कर सकते हैं। जैसे एक स्टैट्यूट, मतलब अगर लॉ कहे या फिर लॉ में कोई प्रोविज़न ऐसा आया कि आपको इस अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसीज़ को कभी फॉलो नहीं करना, तब या फिर अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड में कोई चेंज आया हो, या फिर अगर आपको लगे कि आपकी नई पॉलिसी लेने पर आपके अकाउंट्स बेटर अंडरस्टैंडेबल एंड रिलायबल बन सकते हैं। Accurate basis of accounting. Under this basis of accounting, transactions are recognized as soon as they occur, whether or not cash or cash equivalent is actually received or paid. Accurate basis ensures better matching between revenue and cost, and profit and loss obtained on this basis reflect activity of the enterprise during an accounting period rather than cash flow generated by it. Accounting policies, all the method principle we have used to make our accounts, what we use in our preparation of accounts are called the accounting policies adopted by the company. As like if we value inventory, so some company value inventory by FIFO method and some by weighted average. And if there is any difference and all, अगर ऐसा है कि एक कंपनी के रिवेन्यू, सेल्स, कॉस्ट सब सेम है पर इन्वेंट्री की वैल्यूएशन एक में फीफो के मेथड से की गई, एक में वेटेड एवरेज के मेथड से, तो किसी में प्रॉफिट ज़्यादा होगा, किसी में प्रॉफिट कम होगा। तो जो इसमें कम है वो डिस्क्लोज कर सकता है कि उसका कम इसलिए है क्योंकि उसने ये मेथड फॉलो किया, फीफो मेथड फॉलो किया, जिसकी वजह से उसका प्रॉफिट कम हो गया. So the accounting policies refer to the accounting policies refer to the specific accounting principle and the method of applying those principles adopted by an enterprise in the preparation and presentation of financial statement. The list is not endless. For every item, right from valuation of asset and liability recognized to revenue and providing to expected loss for each event, the accountant need to form principle and evolve a method to adopt those principles. This method of forming and applying accounting principle is known as accounting policy. अब सिलेक्शन ऑफ अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसी. हम जो अपनी अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसी सिलेक्ट करें तो हम इस तरीके से करें कि हमें बार बार चेंज ना करना पड़े और हम कंसिस्टेंसी फॉलो कर सकें और अकाउंट्स भी बेस्ट रहे. Financial statements are prepared to portray a true and fair view of the performance and state of affairs of an enterprise. In selecting a policy, alternative accounting policy should be evaluated in that line. मतलब हमें उस पॉलिसी की जितने अल्टरनेटिव हैं उन सबको ध्यान में रखते हुए जो बेस्ट होगा अपनी कंपनी के लिए उसे फॉलो करना चाहिए. प्रूडेंस. अब अकाउंटिंग प्रिंसिपल है कि प्रूडेंस, उसमें 4 पॉइंट हैं. never overstate the loss, never overstate the gains, never overstate the asset, never underestimate the liability, and never underestimate the loss. Substance over form. Next principle, substance here is legality and form is reality. So this principle says that reality is more important than legality. Transaction and other events should be accounted for and be presented in accordance with their substance and financial reality, not merely by their legal form. Materiality principle states that all material transactions which can change the perspective of the stakeholder should be disclosed while following the accounting policies. Financial statement should disclose all material events. Material item वो होता है जो stakeholders का perspective change करते हैं about the company. The item, the knowledge of which might influence the decision of the user of the financial statement. Materiality is not always a matter of relative size. Disclosure of change in accounting policy. If we change any accounting policy, like first of all we adopted FIFO method, then we adopted weighted average method, then we should disclose in our accounts all that we have changed our accounting policies from FIFO to weighted method. पर बस इतने से कि हमने अपने अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसी FIFO से weighted average कर लिए, इससे काम नहीं चलेगा. आपको द फैक्ट ऑफ चेंज, अमाउंट ऑफ चेंज, रीजन ऑफ चेंज. इफ द अमाउंट इज नॉट एक्सेप्टेबल देन फैक्ट ऑफ चेंज शुड बी डिस्क्लोज. सो यही सब इस पैराग्राफ में लिखा है. डिस्क्लोजर ऑफ डेविएशन फ्रॉम फंडामेंटल अकाउंटिंग अजम्पशन. ये अगर आपने फॉलो करी है तो डिस्क्लोजर करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं, पर अगर आपने फंडामेंटल अकाउंटिंग अजम्पशन फॉलो नहीं करी तो आपको सेपरेट डिस्क्लोजर करना पड़ेगा. इलस्ट्रेशन 1. इन द बुक ऑफ MS Prashant Limited, क्लोजिंग इन्वेंट्री एज एट 31st March 2022 अमाउंट टू 1,63,000 on the basis of FIFO method. The company decided to change from FIFO method to weighted average. For ascertaining the cost of inventory on the basis of weighted average, the closing inventory is valued 147 and the realizable value is 195. So फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी हैड टू, हमें अपने डिस्क्लोजर में लिखना चाहिए कि द कंपनी हैज़ चेंज इट्स वैल्यू इन्वेंट्री वैल्यूएशन मेथड फ्रॉम FIFO to weighted average. Because of this, our 16,000, our closing inventory fall by 16,000, and because of this also the profit has reduced by 16,000. आप एग्जाम्पल पढ़ लेना. Illustration 2. Jagannath Limited had made a right issue of share in 2022. In the offer document to its member, it had projected a surplus of 40 crore during the accounting process. मतलब उसने राइट इशू करते वक्त ये सोचा था कि उसके इस साल प्रॉफिट होगा 40 करोड़, पर एक्चुअल में उसका माइनस में 10 करोड़ हुआ, मतलब लॉस 10 करोड़ हुआ. तो वो उसी को सही करने के लिए हमको कुछ उसमें चेंजेस किए. सो -10 करोड़. फर्स्ट वैल्यू ईयर एंड इन्वेंट्री एट वर्क कॉस्ट 50 करोड़ इंस्टेड ऑफ हिथर्तो मेथड ऑफ वैल्यूएशन ऑफ इन्वेंट्री एट प्राइम कॉस्ट. मतलब पहले वो इन्वेंट्री वैल्यू करता था एट दिस मेथड जो कि वैल्यू हुई 30 करोड़. अब उसने इन्वेंट्री वैल्यू का मेथड चेंज कर दिया 50 करोड़, जिसकी वजह से प्रॉफिट बढ़ गया 20 करोड़ से. Provided for permanent diminution in the value of investment which had made a place for last 5 years, the amount of provision का अमाउंट उसने प्रोविजन बनाया है 10 करोड़ का, जिसकी वजह से प्रॉफिट हैज रिड्यूस्ड बाय 10 करोड़. सो in actual companies have no profit no loss situation. Illustration 3. XYZ is engaged in the business of financial service and is undergoing tight liquidity position. Since most of the assets of the company are blocked in various claims, petition, and the special court, XYZ has accepted ICD and is making its best efforts to settle the dues. There were claims at varied rate of interest from lender from the due date of ICD to the date of repayment. The company has provided interest as per the terms of contract till the due date, and a note of non-provision of interest on the due date to date of repayment was affected in the financial statement. On account of uncertainties existing regarding the determination amount and in absence of any specific legal obligation at present as per the terms of contract, the company considered that these claims are in nature of claim against company non-acknowledgement test, and the same has been disclosed by the way of note in the account. Instead of making a provisional statement on P&L, state whether the treatment done by the company is correct or not. So he make the loan as claim against company non-acknowledgement tested. While the principle of prudence say that we should never underestimate the losses. So I think कि इसने जो ट्रीटमेंट किया है वो सही है. So test your knowledge. MCQ. Which of the following is not a major consideration in selection and application of accounting policies? Is not a major consideration. Prudence है, materiality, substantial form, comparability है. Adoption of different accounting policies by different companies operating in the same industry affect which of the following qualitative characteristics? कंपेयर नहीं हो पाएगा अगर हर कोई अपना अलग सेटिंग से लेगा था. Which of the following statement would not be correct in relation to disclosure to be made in financial statement after making any change in accounting policy? which is the following statement would not be correct in relation to disclosure to be made in financial statement after making any change in accounting. Any change in accounting policy which has a material effect should be disclosed. तो ये तो ठीक है. And the amount by which any item of finance is affected by such change should be disclosed to action. Whether such amount is made wholly implies the fact should be indicated. ये भी ठीक है. If a change is made in our accounting policy which has no material effect on the financial statement for the current period but which has a reasonable expected to have a material effect in later period, the fact of such change should be trigger. मतलब कि अगर हमने चेंज इस साल किया है और उसका इफेक्ट इस साल ना होकर अगले साल होगा, तो भी जिस साल हमने अकाउंटिंग पॉलिसी चेंज करी उस साल हमें ये चीज़ डिस्क्लोज करनी है. ये बात सही है. If a change is made in accounting policy which has a material effect on the financial statement for the current period and is reasonable expected to have a material effect in the later period, the effect of such change should be accurately disclosed only in the later period. So ये बात गलत है, इनकरेक्ट बताना था. 3 fundamental accounting assumption: gap, going concern, accrual और consistency. Has accounting standard 1 prescribed the manner in which the accounting policy is followed by the entity should be disclosed? Yeah. Scenario based question. True or false? Certain fundamental accounting assumptions underline the preparation and presentation of financial statement. They are usually specifically stated because the acceptance and use are not assumed. So that's false. These use are assumed. If fundamental accounting assumptions are not followed in preparation of financial statement, a specific disclosure is not required. That's also false. If not followed, then specific disclosure of fundamental accounting assumptions should be shown. All significant accounting policies adopted in the preparation presentation of financial statements should form part of financial statement. True. तभी तो better reliable बनेंगे. Any change in the preparation in an accounting policy which has a material effect should be disclosed where the amount by which any item is affected by such change is not wholly in fact should be disclosed. Fact need to be disclosed. Fact, if amount is not acceptable, then fact is to be disclosed. So this statement is false. ABC Limited is making provision for non-moving inventory based on the issue of last 12 months. The company want to provide during the year ending 31 March 2005 based on technical evaluation. ABC Limited was making provision for non-moving inventory based on the issue of last 12 months. The company wants to provide during the year ending 31 March 2022 based on the technical evaluation. So does this amount to change in accounting policy? Total value of inventory is sold after. Provision required based on 12-month issue 3.5 lakh and the provision required based on technical evaluation. Provision required based on 12-month issue is 3.5 and provision required based on technical evaluation. Does this amount to change in accounting policy? Can the company change the method of provision? Does this amount to change in accounting policy? What do you think? So let's say do the homework. You can do this. Thank you. BAD. False, true, false, 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 true, false, 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 true, false. Okay. So thank you. Please like, subscribe and share.